Hi, my name is Pete Lehndorff, and I live in Western Massachusetts, and I'm going to do a few of the new songs for my upcoming album. This one's called So Far, So Good. I used to think about my bucket list. Is the glass half empty? Maybe the glass is too damn big. Woke up each morning, you were smiling at me. When I looked into your eyes, you were all I need. After every rainstorm, after that hurricane, after it snows like hell, the sun always comes out again. Things are what they were, they will be what they are. People said we were going places, and we did, just not far. So far, so good, doing okay, feeling pretty good. Can't complain, knock on wood. So far, so good. When I was 50, things were a little iffy. When I turned 60, I just said, what the hell? I wish you were with me. I wish you were near. I wish I could tell you that I'm doing okay right here. So far, so good, doing okay, I'm feeling pretty good. Can't complain, knock on wood. So far, so good. Thanks. This next song is about the town that I grew up in, Fitchburg, Massachusetts, and it's about going to my high school reunion a few years ago. Well, I went back to Fitchburg, Mass. I had lunch with my old friends. We were the class of '68. It's 50 years since then. We arrived as strangers, 12 guys with thinning hair. We could have used some name tags when we first got there. I went to an all-boys school, taught by brothers, not by monks. We held dances in the gym. By and large, they stunk. We laughed about our teachers and Catcher in the Rye, and how we always had to wear a jacket and a tie. The river that ran through my town changed colors every day. Sometimes it was blue and green, sometimes purple, sometimes gray. The paper mills and factories have all but moved away. The river kept on flowing, and we all moved away. Well, Bill was a park ranger. He wore a wide-brimmed hat. Our quarterback was a beekeeper. Try to picture that. Norman moved to Montreal. He was a social worker. Frank became a CPA. Bobby became a lawyer. Some were good at science. Some wrote computer code. Some of us are all high tech. Some still use flip phones. Well, a few of us brought our wives, a few of us are gay, a few of us still go to church, but most have dropped away. Some guys couldn't make it there. Jeff called from Idaho, and we made plans to say goodbye to Nick at his nursing home. The river that ran through my town is all cleaned up today. The paper mills have all closed down and the fish have come to stay. I looked at those old yearbooks. I was on the debating team. And for an hour or two, I was 17. Well, I went back to Fitchburg, Mass. I had lunch with my old friend. Thanks. So for this last song, it's kind of I tried to write an optimistic song and had a little bit of trouble with it. Well, don't be discouraged when the future is not bright, and don't be discouraged when nothing turns out right. Don't be discouraged if things look bad at first. No, don't be discouraged. It's bound to get worse. Well, your pipes seem to leak a lot. Your plumber's name is Ray. Your wife calls him over whenever you're away. Your kid pulled off her braces. She wants a new tattoo. Your in-laws, they just sold their house and they're moving in with you. And they're saying, don't be discouraged when the future is not bright. Don't be discouraged when nothing turns out right. Don't be discouraged if things look bad at first. No, don't be discouraged. It's bound to get worse. Well, they're cutting back your hours at work. There's rumors going round. Everything keeps going up while yours keep going down. You're angry at the government. You voted to let them know. Turns out it was all a trick, some kind of Russian TV show. And they're saying, don't be discouraged when the future is not bright. And don't be discouraged when nothing turns out right. Don't be discouraged if things look bad at first. No, don't be discouraged. It's bound to get worse. Well, you saved up for a vacation to go off to Italy. You ended up being quarantined with your plumber's family. And folks ask, how's it going, Pete? You always say it's just fine. Well, two can live as cheaply as one for about half the time. Two can live as cheaply as one for about half the time. And the saying, don't be discouraged when the future is not bright. And don't be discouraged when nothing turns out right. Don't be discouraged if things look bad at first. No, don't be discouraged, it's bound to get worse. Don't be discouraged, it's bound to get worse. Thank you very much.